Primo's Honey. Stream the language.
Hey folks, Troy Ruiz here again from Primo's. All right, so we're sitting here talking about learning how to get a sound or even learning how to yelp or call on a turkey mouth call. If you watched the last two segments, we started off with the most important thing, and that's getting past the gag reflex. And then we got past making the sound. If you're able to make that sound and you've got that point to where you can just say it and get that good, solid, straight, once you got that, now we're going to learn how to let that note go from high to low, which gives us that hen yelp. If you listen to hens yelp and you spent some time in the turkey woods, and evidently you did, if you're here wanting to learn how to call on a mouth call, then you've listened to turkeys call, and they always start with a high and a low, high and a low. So if we got that high now and you were able to get that last segment and learn how to get it, let's learn how to get that low note, which is very, very simple. Same thing, my jaw, my tongue rests up against the frame in the latex of the call, and it's the dropping of your jaw is what gives you that. Let me demonstrate it. So let's start with the first note that we practiced on the second segment. High, low. And all I'm doing is dropping my jaw, which basically stops the airflow from going across the top of the call. That simple. Unlike a duck call, whereas a duck call, you do it with your tongue. You're actually closing your mouth and cutting the air off. Here you're cutting off by dropping your jaw. High. Now, take that same scenario and speed it up into the cadence of a wild turkey hen. And we'll get further into that later, but practice that. High, low, high, low, high, low, and then just let those two fall together. Don't worry about getting that big raspy sound that you hear all these competition callers do, or even friends of yours that are experts or have been doing it for a long time. Just get used to getting that high, low, high, low, high, low. Once you get the high, low, and you start bringing them together, then we'll talk more later on being able to get a little rasp and how to make the call sound like a turkey hen. But if you've got the high and the low, practice that for a day or two, riding around in your truck, and just get used to it. And I'm going to be honest with you now, that simple little yelp, if you could just do the high and low, you can kill a turkey. You don't have to sound exactly like a hen, because I'm gonna be honest with you, some of the worst yelping I've ever heard in the woods came out of a turkey hen's beak. Don't degrade yourself. Hens sound terrible too. You just gotta get that cadence right.